When I did my unboxing of my CCL case, had some pretty nice cars in there. I'm going to compare it to CFR, which I'm going to open today. CCL had some great cars. Let's go ahead and take a look at the highlights. Had the Love Bug, the VW Beetle returns to the Hot Wheels lineup. Volkswagen Beetle with the Herbie tampos. Had the special edition Chevy Camaro, and I had that error, which you can see in the other video. Had a new Alfa Romeo AC Competizione. Had a treasure hunt Fangster with the Circle Flame logo on the back side. Speed Shop deco of the Vanster, a brand new 2014 model. Another 2014 new model that was in the CCL case was the Porsche Panamera. And finally, the 1990 Honda Civic EF. So those are some of the cars that are brand new, just started showing up in the CK series. So I would expect to see some of those in this as well. Let's go ahead and check it out and see what we get. Right away, you can't miss Scooby-Doo. Oh, I can see Fangster right there. Got the yellow base, got the eyeballs looking at me. Now, since this is going to be a comparison video, we already know what cars are going to... If you watch the other video, you've seen these cars. So I just kind of want to go through them again because these cars are repeated, and if there's something different than what was in the CCL, that's what I'll just take a moment to feature. At the end of the video, I'll do a comparison. Maybe there were cars that were different. Maybe I get a Super in this case. I don't know. Hey, there's a new one that wasn't in the other one. Lamborghini Estoque. Diesel Boy was in the other one. HW450. I don't know if that's a new color or if it was in the last case, but it's not particularly notable for me. Let's go ahead and take a close-up on the Lamborghini Estoque. Nice color. Wasn't exactly a big fan of this model before. I don't know if it was the color or because it just doesn't look like a stereotypical what we know as being a Lamborghini, but this red color looks good. No tampos on the side. On the back. On the side we just have very small silver deco with red, yellow, and green dot above the tire. But we do have steering wheel, headlight tampos, and a little logo right there in the front and center for Lamborghini. So that's the one model that I don't recall being in the CCL case. This guy was in there. Formulator was in there. Chevy Silverado was in there. Aerodynamic, Fangster, Kool Kombi. Take a look at the Fangster. When I was looking at my close-up when I did of the Treasure Hunt logo on the back side, my other one had chips over there. I'll have to check that out closer to see if it did have chips or was it just my filming. So here we have a Super Blitzen, Canyon Carver, hollow back. I remember there was a couple of that hollow back in the other case. Skyknife was in the other case. Tundra and 5 Alarm. 5 Alarm got some track time. In the B case, with Creamer's back. And thanks for telling me Street Nos is not a new model to the C case. I forgot it had that previous release in that satin green color. That was pretty cool. Angry Birds, Street Creeper, and Mars Rover Curiosity. So once again, brown wheels. So we got all these different color wheels. And then afterwards I was noticing that the card kind of has brownish wheels. I'm going to have to pull out one of the first edition new models from 2013. See, this is a 2014 release, but it wasn't, I think it was 2013 when it was a new model. If not, I'll dig it out and find out for sure what the year of release was. Meyers Manx, Circle Tracker, 69 Chevelle. 92 BMW. There's a second hollow back just like the other one. Blastous. And I started a discussion about Blastous motor and Blastous. Oh, hopefully that's not my Super. Not that I'm guaranteed to have a Super. Let's pull that one out just to see. Nope. It is the Corolla, Toyota AE86 Corolla. Little squisher, it's alright. Treasure hunts and super treasure hunts not guaranteed to be in every case. Randomly inserted. Hey, got a Herbie. Fantastic. Hey, what is that? Hearst Chevelle was in the other case. Meyers Manx. Mad Manga. Beautiful. Another Herbie. And this is something that somebody pointed out in my CCL unboxing, is that I did not get the bat pod. But the bat pod is in this case here. So just because you get one car in a C case doesn't mean it's guaranteed to be in all the C cases. Not only that, if one has one bat pod, another case could have two. I'm not really sure between case codes. Maybe if CCL had one, maybe all of them will have one bat pod or whatever. I'm not sure. I don't buy a lot of cases to find out. These two were in the previous cases. These are definitely going to be picked up. Ferrari, a recolor. But the Alfa Romeo and the Porsche Panamera, hopefully collectors find them going into their collections. Hopefully they can appreciate those models. I would think so, because they're realistic cars. Got regular paint jobs on them, like you would see on the road. No fancy tattoo graphics or anything. Another Porsche. Odd color bulletproof, which got track time in my B case track time video. Here we have the DeLorean DMC, Quicksand, and another Porsche. That's okay. That's one car that you wouldn't mind getting multiples of, you know. But when you get multiples of certain models, it's like, come on. Alfa Romeo, Vanster, retroactive. Special edition Camaro, Sandblaster, Batmobile. This is what fell to the side. The 90 Honda Civic EF. Very nice. New for 2014. These are reissues. Oh, the stack fell over. Alfa Romeo, Toyota, AE Celica, couple more of your Honda Civic, sorry for the pause there, I thought I might have seen something funny, and the Speed Shop, the Vanster. Very good. Now I'll go ahead and lay things out and see what was different between CCL and CFR. So I picked some cars to highlight. CCL, both CCL and CFR had two each of the 92 BMW. They had two each of the Vanster. It's not very, when I've done some double unboxings, it's not very typical that the newest releases and the cases are going to have the same amount, three of each of your Honda Civic, three of each of the Panamera. You know, I've done this is the third time I've done a double unboxing, and you know that soccer car, oh, I forgot what it was. You know, one had 6 and the other had 4. But usually they're not the same number, so 4 of each of the Alfa Romeo in each case. Both cases had a basic treasure hunt. Remember, basic treasure hunts are not guaranteed. They are randomly inserted. The CCL, let's talk about some motorcycles. CCL had these 3 motorcycles, and so did CFR. Had those 3 motorcycles. But CFR had 2 extra motorcycles. Had a recolor of the HW450F, and it had an entertainment car, the Batpod. I believe this is the first time it's been in a $1 single. And since we're talking about entertainment cars, I'll go ahead and talk about the entertainment cars next. So 1 Batpod in CFR. Batmobile. We just showed the Batpod. Now the Batmobile, got an entertainment trademark logo up there. Had 3 of this Batmobile. This one's actually been out for a couple cases. CFR had 2, where CCL had 3. But how many of you guys are happy to see the entertainment releases coming back? Like the DeLorean DMC-12. Actually, I take it back. This one's not an entertainment release because it's not the Back to the Future version. But CFR had 1. This one isn't exactly an entertainment release, but I put it kind of in that category because it has some type of mystique, something different than it just being a Hot Wheel. Oh yeah, by the way, the base codes, CCL is 38 and CFR is 39. So they were made 1 week apart. Each case had 1 Scooby-Doo mystery machine. I'm sure quite a few of you guys are happy that that's back. It's a popular model to pick up, that's for sure. Angry Birds. Both the cars were back, but this one had 2 red birds for the CFR case. Definitely a very popular entertainment release, the Love Bug. This one's going to be very popular. Very, very popular. Now, on to cars that were in previous assortments that just suddenly popped up. CCL had these two models show up in the mix again. Whatever that was, CFR had the bumper round show back up. CFR again. This retroactive, it was only in the CFR, but it seems to me that this is a really recent release. I'm not sure if this is the first time this color showed up or if it was in previous assortments. The CCL had a Rodzilla. That one was also in the B cases, but it wasn't in the CFR. It was only in the CCL. CFR, coming in from the right, had this Lamborghini, whereas CCL did not have one. CFR on the right also had these 2 cars, Mad Manga, and CCL did not. Both of them had the Chevy Camaro Special Edition, but the other case that I opened, CCL, that one had 2. I had one that didn't have the white stripe on the hood tampo, so that one's put away with my error collection to make sure I don't accidentally open it up. So this one had 2 in the box actually, and CFR had 1. And last up, a collector fan favorite, got the Kool Kombi. CCL had 1 and CFR had 2. And as far as discussions, it was brought up that is the Kool Kombi going to be the beach bomb, or is it going to be, a highly collectible casting in the future? I don't know. What do you guys think? In my opinion, not so much. It's kind of fun, but this color in particular, not exactly too many graphics, so I don't think it'll be that interesting. That collectible, so to speak. Anyways, thanks for watching and happy hunting. Bye-bye.